The U.S. Department of the Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, has sanctioned 6 individuals and 2 business entities connected to a North Korean IT worker scheme. This operation was specifically crafted to deceive U.S. businesses and generate illicit revenue for the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, DPRK's weapons of mass destruction programs. The sanctions represent a calculated move against financial deception supported by the state, which has stealthily made its way into legitimate commercial domains. This video is sponsored by Stonefly. More on that at the end of the video. OFAC's actions expose the complex coordination required behind this fraudulent scheme, establishing a link between these individuals and companies and the DPRK's shadowy financial activities. Allegedly, these parties played significant roles, channeling revenue into illicit weapons development programs, while navigating through various jurisdictions to stay under the radar. The North Korean IT professionals involved reportedly engaged U.S. companies by misrepresenting their identities, concealing their true origins to work around existing sanctions. By securing contractual IT positions, the North Korean regime was able to maintain a steady income stream, largely undetected. This operation signifies a calculated misuse of remote work structures, capitalizing on lapses in identity checks to suit North Korea's objectives. The organizations targeted by OFAC acted as financial conduits, handling and redirecting funds accrued through these fraudulent contracts. Positioned as revenue channels, these entities rerouted earnings toward North Korea's weapons programs, thereby exacerbating the global security threat emanating from the regime's continuous weapons proliferation. The sanctions were implemented not only as a response to these infractions, but as a preemptive warning to any parties, deliberate or unaware, involved in or enabling state-sponsored financial crimes. This scheme unearthed severe gaps in IT contractual engagements within the U.S. business milieu, particularly among firms relying heavily on remote or freelance technical staff. North Korean operatives managed to violate contractual agreements by misrepresenting their backgrounds and national origins, resulting in significant risks like intellectual property theft, data breaches, and financial deceit. This goes beyond mere employment fraud. It was an orchestrated, state-led mission to siphon capital from Western markets. The Treasury Department's measures are part of a comprehensive drive to break North Korea's worldwide illicit revenue machinery. These sanctions also serve as guidance for U.S. businesses to reinforce identity vetting and subcontractor screening mechanisms to mitigate exposure to future threats. These targeted sanctions are essential to continued national efforts to counter these threats, not only safeguarding U.S. commercial interests, but reinforcing overall international security dynamics. OFAC's strategy signals the need for global cooperation and sustained vigilance to effectively neutralize North Korea's ongoing attempts at financially deceptively funding its weapons programs. And now a word from our sponsor. Get a 70 terabytes iSCSI and Fiber Channel SAN storage appliance for $9,995. This solution features enterprise-grade performance in a compact 2U form factor with a 12-core virtualization engine, 64GB memory, 960GB PCIe-based NVMe SSD caching, a 12GB SAS hardware RAID controller, and 800-watt platinum-certified hot swappable power supplies. Deployment options include single-node, high availability, and mini appliance. With Stonefly, you get enterprise-grade storage, VMware, Hyper-V, Proxmox support, RAID and SSD caching, built-in backup, char, disaster recovery, and Stonefly patented iSCSI SAN OS backed by a 1-year warranty and free shipping. Contact sales@stonefly.com to schedule a demo. Subscribe for more cybersecurity news. Thank you for watching.